Voices against corruption. Let the people speak.
Hello and welcome to Primark's public feedback series on corruption called Voices Against Corruption. And we ask, what reforms must the new administration put on ground to reduce electoral corruption?
INEC should be independent, as I have said, they are independent. They are not independent. That is why in reforming now is that they should ensure that their administration that is coming should appoint somebody that will be independent. They should not take order from any other persons. And if they don't take order from any other persons, they will work credibly. That is a major reform. They should not be subject to them. They should only listen to their advice or ideas given to them from them. But they should not work on anyone that is corrupt.
The results at the polling unit should stand. There should be no alteration whatsoever. That is what I will advise. Secondly, they should do all they can to ensure that there is electronic voting.
Lies, stealing must be faced squarely. They must put down laws that if you lie, if you steal, you will be punished. Let people be aware that all these are accountable.
We just have one problem in this country: corruption. It's not only in INEC, corruption. So if we can deal with that corruption, then we are good to go. But the challenge now, how do we deal with the corruption? Even the people, both the old, to me there is nothing like new coming and old coming. They are the same thing. It's all about going from one party to another. So whether they come or not, if there is self-discipline, self-reorientation that yes, we want to get this thing right, I am telling you, even a secondary school holder can turn this country to a better country.
If an incoming government didn't come in with free and fair election, how can they correct the system? They cannot. Unless we have a genuine administration that come through genuine process, he can improve more on it. But as long as he didn't, so look, you see what happened.
By virtue of facts, there is nothing this government can do to correct the election. Nothing we are going to expect. Only thing that we are expecting is from God. It's only God that can change the electoral law.
What I'm asking them to do is to make sure that we have pure electronic voting, where people can vote even before the election date. That's number one. Number two, there should be we should have a law in place that nobody should be sworn in until we authenticate his candidacy.
The new coming administration should put the people in heart, the masses in heart. Is very, very important. That's one of the major things. Do things that will make them to be happy, and do things that that will stop this corruption and this election violence. The only one way they can use in doing this thing is by be truthful, be sincere.
I think what they should do is to follow the rule of law, because I don't think the corruption of malpractice of election can ever be stopped in the country, because those being in the government are still the one inside the government. Today you see someone decamping from APC to PDP. So see them in the government are still in the process. So election malpractice can never be stopped in the country.
Primark's public feedback on corruption in Nigeria is produced with support from MacArthur Foundation.